So I'm thinking a lot about society and what we're doing in society and what life is about and all that business. And a few things occurred to me. I'm thinking about some of the things in society that we do and that are important to us for some reason. And I'm thinking about just a simple example is football. So millions of people and probably as much as billions of people care about football. They care about men running around the field, kicking a ball, and sometimes passing it to each other, sometimes kicking it down the field, and sometimes kicking it into a net held by a couple of posts. And when you take a step back and think about what's going on, it is absolutely stunning that it is of great interest to us to see men kicking a ball into a net in some fashion and trying to tackle each other and kicking this ball to each other. It is stunning that this activity generates so much interest and even passion in people. And there are fights over this. There are arguments and extreme concentration and activity around football. And this idea of what we find interesting applies across various things that we do. We have people hitting a ball over a net with a racket. We have people jumping and throwing a ball into a hoop. We have people running around the track repeatedly, and this is somehow interesting to see men running around the track, goodness knows how many times, running around an oval track, and we care about that activity somehow. It defies belief. The things that motivate us and energize us and interest us. To watch grown men jump and throw a ball into a basket is somehow interesting. To watch a man hitting a ball with a golf club miles and putting the ball into a hole in the ground, that is somehow of interest. You have men throwing a javelin, throwing a pointy stick through the air a long way, and for some reason that's of interest. And there are people who make their whole career about throwing a stick as far as they can. That's their aim in life. To learn how to get better at throwing a stick, a pointy stick, as far as they can. It is absolutely stunningly amazing the things that people do and find of interest. There are people who make whole careers about kicking a ball into a net. Their whole careers are about hitting a ball over a net with a racket. There are people who bounce a ball on the ground and then throw the ball into a hoop. And that is their job. That is what they do in their lives. It means something to them. And not only that, it means something to millions of people watching this man do that. And we care about which man is better bouncing the ball than this other man. We care about a man that can hit this ball with a golf club further than this other guy. That means something for some unknown reason. I'm completely stunned at what we find to be interesting in life. I suppose this explains to me more why sportsmen and entertainers are paid so much. it is so vitally important in life to occupy ourselves and to interest ourselves, keep us interested in living, because life is long and ultimately it is boring. There's not enough going on in life to make it interesting unless we work really hard to make it interesting. And so that's why we have a sports industry and an entertainment industry. And that's why they get paid so much, because it's more than vital what they do to entertain billions of people. I haven't appreciated before in life just how important entertainers and sportsmen are. Because, as I say, life is long and entertainers are incredibly vital to make it possible to live the way we do.